Hello everyone, welcome to the class. Okay, so today's topic is aids or auxiliaries to trade. Okay, in our previous video we have discussed about the trade. Okay, we are doing classification of commerce, right? And we have first part we did trade. Now the second part is aids or auxiliaries to trade. Auxiliaries means help. Okay, means in the activities in trade what are the things, okay, which helps the trade to become more easy. Okay, what are the services are there, right? We are going to discuss in this video. Okay, the activities which helps in a smooth flow of trade are known as aids to trade. Whatever the activities, okay, whatever the activities are happening which are helping in the smooth flow of trade, right? Trade means buying and selling of goods, right? That is called trade. So in trade there are some activities which helps the trade become more easier, more smooth flow, that is known as aids to trade. And these activities makes buying and selling of goods more easy. Okay, these are the activities helps the trade, helps the activities makes buying and selling of goods more easy. Okay, and these activities are very important, right? And these activities will remove the various hindrances of trade. In trade there are so many hindrances, and with these hindrances, with these activities, right, we can remove the hindrances of trade through these activities, right? So many hindrances, so many hindrances comes in between trade. So with these activities we can remove those hindrances that arise in the production and distribution of goods. Okay, so let's start the common auxiliaries or aids to trade. What are that? Number one is transport and communication, right? So this is the first aid or auxiliaries to trade, that is transportation, transport and communication. Now how transport helps the trade? See, goods are manufacturing, suppose Amul butter is manufacturing in Gujarat and that demands, okay, and throughout the India the demand is there, Amul butter demand is there. So how the Amul butter will reach to different states and with in different districts, how that Amul butter will reach? Okay, through transport. Transport helps, transports makes easy, okay, trade. From transport we can move the goods from one place to another. Okay, the production of goods take one place, but whereas the demands demand is there in throughout the country. So to remove that obstacle, the transport plays very important role, right? So transport will remove this, transport will help the trade, okay, in distributing the goods from one place to another. Okay, and through transport also we can move the labor from one place to another. Suppose some builders are there, they are constructing some bridge, okay, suppose they are constructed one bridge in Bihar and they want labor, and labor is going from coming from Patna, okay, Bihar, but Patna is not far away, right? Or we can say they want labor from Delhi. So through transport, right, they can move the labor from one place to another, okay, and it can be possible only with the help of transport. Okay, now second, what is communication? Now transport we have studied. Now transport and communication is there. Now what is communication? Along with transport, communication is also an important service. Okay, transport is also very important and communication is also very important. Communication helps, okay, helps in exchange of information between producer, consumers and traders. Right? Suppose one producer is there and that producer want to contact the trader. Okay, or the trader want to contact the producer. That trader is sitting in Delhi and the producer is sitting in Bombay. He want to discuss something about the goods. Okay, trader. So trader will call the, or he will send the email, right, or some postal, or he will send the fax. Okay, through any communication service he can contact with the producer who is sitting in the Bombay. Okay, similarly producers or traders can also contact the consumers through messages also. Okay, now so many nowadays the communication services are so advanced. Okay, so we get the informations in so many ways. Text messages, emails, we get emails also. Okay, so like that transport and communication plays very important role in trade. Okay, it helps the trade, right, in so many ways. Okay, yes. Now the second point is banking and finance. Now in trade, suppose a businessman is there. Okay, he is running the business of garments. Okay, he has lots of money and he has constructed the showroom for his garment business and the business is running very well. So now he want to make his showroom more wider and more means he want to change some, so he makes so many changes in his showroom. Okay, right, and now he wants more funds. So from where he will get the funds? He, whatever the money he was having, he has invested that money in the business, but now he want to increase his business. Okay, he want to rise his business more. So how he will do that? And he wants money. Okay, he wants fund. So he can go to the bank or any financier, right? From there he can get the loan also. Commercial banks, right, they can get the loan also. Okay, and they can provide them a loan and so many other services also, right, banking and finance, like that, right. And this is the one example. Then it can that person can he can invest that money in the business, right. Now some other example is like that. In trade you need suppose trader is there and the producer is there, and from the trader has purchased the goods from the producer, and trader is sitting in the Delhi and producer is in Bombay. Okay, and they want to exchange the money, means they want to, the trader want to send the money to the producer. How he will send? He cannot go to Bombay. Okay, so what he will do? He can send the money through checks, okay, or through drafts, okay, or any other way he can deposit that money to that producer's account. Okay, so banking and finance plays very important role. It can help the trade in this way. Okay, yes. Now let's move to the third point, that is insurance. In trade, in business, insurance, everybody has to do insurance. Okay, because In business there are so many risks, so many types of risks are there, and businessmen have to bear various types of risks. So insurance provide protection. Okay, whatever the risk they are, a businessman is suppose a businessman have in future we don't know what will happen. Okay, so insurance will help the businessman to overcome from those risks. Risk can be anything. It is due to fire, theft, accident, etc. Okay, so insurance company, what insurance company does, they provide protection to employees against the risk of accident while working. Okay, in organization, in company, so many workers are working. Okay, so many big machineries are there. Suppose some accident took place. Okay, accident means suppose some employees are working there and they got hurt. So if the company has done the insurance, that insurance company will help that person. Okay, help the businessman to overcome from that risk. Okay, so insurance, everybody has to do the insurance. Okay, yes, they get compensation for the loss, whatever the loss they are suffering, they get compensation. They will get the compensation. Okay, from the insurance company. Okay, yes. Now the last point is, that is warehousing. Okay, not last, second last point is warehousing. So in trade, in I think commerce also we have discussed this thing, that warehouses helps the trade in so many ways. Like suppose I will give you one example, that we all eat wheat and rice throughout the year, but the production of wheat and rice took place in particular season only, but the demand is throughout the year. So how we are getting the wheat and rice throughout the year? How we are getting? Because the wheat we get in the month of after March only, the wheat will get ready in the month of May, and we will get rice, the rice will get ready in I think winters only. Okay, so there is particular season for the production of crops. Okay, but the demand is throughout the year. So warehouses helps the trade. Okay, warehouses helps. How they will help? Because in warehousing we can store the crops, we can store the items, whatever the items are, the food items or anything, we can store in the warehouses. Okay, it will be very safe and fresh in the warehouses. Okay, yes, that's why we are not getting the problem of wheat and rice what we are eating throughout the year. There will be no problem of shortage of wheat and rice, because we are getting, because all these things are stored in warehouses and they are safe. That's why. Okay, so immediately we cannot consume all these things. So what government does, they store all these things in the warehouses, and from warehouses throughout the year they can move the things from one place to another, and we can get easily the things from where we want. Okay, so warehousing plays very important role. Okay, means we can store the goods in the warehouse, right? Whenever we want, we can get them. Now the last point is, that is advertising. Now how advertising helps? Okay, how advertising helps the trade? Suppose a company is there, suppose Amul company is there, and Amul company is launching new variety of cheese. So how the consumer will know, how the customer will know that the Amul is going to launch the new variety of cheese? How? Through advertisement only we will get that knowledge of that particular product, that Amul is launching, Amul has launched a new variety of cheese. Okay, advertisement maybe so many different ways, in newspaper, in television, or through right, in magazines also. So advertisement spreads awareness amongst the consumer regarding those goods which the consumer or the customer is going to use. Consumer advertisement helps the consumer. Okay, it gives the knowledge about the quality and the price and how we can use the product, right? So advertisement helps in so many ways to the consumer, right? Yes, advertisement helps the trade, and advertisement helps the trade also. It will help the consumer also. Okay, and trade also. So these are the aids or auxiliaries to trade that we have studied today. Okay, I hope you have understood this video, right? And just go through it, and I will send you the notes. Okay, if you have any problem, ask me, and I will solve your problem. Okay, thank you so much.